So a common question that I get is, do I need an LLC and what is the process like to get one? The answer is yes. I always recommend an LLC, even if it's just a small business or a side hustle. You can think of an LLC as kind of putting everything business related into a category that is completely separate from your personal life. This means if worst case scenario, someone had a bad outcome at your business and they sued you, everything within that business could get utilized towards that lawsuit or lost in that lawsuit, but they cannot touch your personal assets, meaning they can take your business, but they can't take your home. This is a no-brainer. It's a huge risk reducer. It just keeps you and your family safe should anything bad happen within the business. You will see all kinds of companies out there when you Google LLC that will offer to file the paperwork for you or assign you an agent to do the work for you. Do not do this. This is not necessary. Those services often cost 5 to 10 times what it would cost for you to just file the LLC on your own, and it is not difficult. Look up your specific state's Secretary of State website. Make sure that you are actually on your state's Secretary of State website. There are some companies out there that make it look like you are applying for an LLC in Texas, but it's through a third-party company, and again, their prices are going to be huge. They're not necessarily scams. They will actually file your LLC for you, most of these, but they are expensive and you don't need to do those costs. Once you're on the Secretary of State website, look for File New LLC. Click the button. Oftentimes you have to create a profile with the Secretary of State. This is a useful thing to have. Save the username and password somewhere secure. And then go through the application process on the website. They're usually pretty straightforward. It is a government website, so it's not as smooth operating as some other websites might be, but it is pretty self-explanatory. It does not require a ton of effort or information. They will make sure that the LLC you're registering is available. You want to make sure your business name is unique and not existing otherwise in your state. You'll fill out some information. You can use a personal address for LLCs, so don't worry if you don't have a home base for your business yet, or if you're going to be doing mobile, which I always recommend for starting. Once you've filled out the application, there is a fee associated. Usually this is somewhere from $20 to $200. And again, this is often 5 to 10 times less than if you went through a third-party company. The process takes about 20 minutes. Pay the fee. Have the application all filled out, hit submit, and usually they'll email you and send you paperwork within 7 to 14 business days, depending on the state, but it can be pretty quick and easy. And there you go. Now you have an LLC and you did not have to pay a third-party company an exorbitant amount to do it. I'm the RN Girl Boss. Follow along for more tips.